Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I just wanted to let all of my subscribers, the one who's commented about my marriage proposal, I wanted to thank you for caring so much. It warms my heart to know that you all even care. It really is. And so thank you. There's so many I need to thank, because a lot of you all were on point. A lot of you all said he proposed by a text at 3 a.m. And I started thinking about all this. We did talk on the phone for 2 hours. Now, don't you think if he was sincere and a gentleman that he would have at least said, let's talk about setting a date, or how are we going to move into one house, or maybe we should keep two. I mean, none of that was brought up. So I really slept on it for 2 days. And then this morning, he asked a question that was really none of his frickin' business. You know, when you're getting ready to get into a relationship, you don't ask questions about the past, okay? But you guys would be very proud of me, because I did call him out on his behavior when he was, when we were involved many, many years ago. I called him out on his behavior. And he didn't say he was sorry, okay? First red flag is you don't ask someone to marry you over a text, okay? First red flag. Second red flag is you don't do it at 3 a.m. Third red flag is he didn't ask very vital questions like, when's this going to happen, or can we get together, when can I see you? And then the fourth red flag was when he was asking things that he should not ask. The thing of it is, when you've been divorced, that's the past, you know? That's the past. So, this is the other thing. Do y'all know what projecting is, or future faking? Okay. The last guy I was pre-engaged to, this is what he did. He told everybody in my town that he was going to marry me, okay? I finally said to him, stop. I don't have a ring. We don't have no date. Would you please quit doing this? That's what I told him. All right. Well, he did a... Oh. I just saw a cat. Oh, by the way, I do not let those cats in my house for lots of reasons. One, fleas. Two, they've not gone to the vet, and I don't have the money to take them to a vet. And I try to be nice to them. I know from having 9 dachshunds that taking animals to the vet costs me $9,000 a year. I don't have that kind of money. Plus, I want to be able to travel, so I can't adopt these cats officially. And actually, they're my next door neighbor's cats, okay? They're my next door neighbor's cats. Okay, back to the last guy I was engaged to. He told everybody in town that he was going to marry me. I finally said, stop, just stop. And I realized it was called future faking. It's so that he can get all the goodies that you get when you're married without getting married. You all know what I'm talking about. Those kind of goodies, right? And I fell for it. I said, never again. Now, 2 nights ago, I told this guy, I said, you're not coming to my house. You're not sleeping in my bed. And I said, don't expect it. Don't ask. And then all of a sudden he goes, understood. You know, understood. Well, I think it pissed him off, right? So, when he was asking a little bit about my love life, I said, I don't kiss and tell. You don't ask somebody that you supposedly want to marry about something in the past that got nothing to do with either one of you. I mean, well, with him, right? So, I called this guy out for a lot of his behavior a long time ago, right? Because you need to get everything out on the table, right? He hasn't called me since. He did text me last night, good night, about 10 o'clock. Okay, here's the thing. He asked me to marry him at 3 a.m. and he texted me good night at 10 p.m. Okay, if I had a job right now and I was asleep, that would have irritated me immensely. And you don't text anybody that late at night, right? No, you don't, because a lot of people still have to work for a living. I have to go back to work soon. Yeah, but I still have a lot of things I need to do before I start applying for a job. But I'm going to have to deal with age discrimination. It's already happened. Yeah. So, I didn't respond to him last night. If anybody texts you after 9 o'clock, unless you're already married, right? Don't respond to the jerk asses. That's what it is, a jerk ass. No respect. Okay? No respect. So, I've decided that I investigated him a little bit, right? Well, my last fiance, I don't have anything to do with him because it was all a game. You don't play with people's hearts. You do not play with people's hearts. It was all a game and I fell for it, but not again, right? This is what I've decided. I'm not stupid, people. I've been dating for a while. When I first started dating, I didn't know anything, and I was very stupid, but not anymore. So, to ease y'all's thing, a lot of you brought up the fact of loneliness and what happened to me at Christmas, right? Well, look at this. Yeah, you were right. Now, my health is pretty good, considering I've had both hips replaced. I was back at work in 12 days. I'm a fast healer. This is what I've decided. I'm going to confront him over the phone, not going to be an idiot and text him, okay? And tell him exactly. I don't play games. A lot of women play games. I don't play games with people's hearts. But let me tell you what, he is future faking. I'm sure he would love to get in my house and jump in my bed. I value my sexual health, people. I have to really, really like you before I would even consider sleeping with somebody. Now, only once in my life did I do a, a one-night stand? Well, it almost killed me because I couldn't walk the next day. But I realized it was just so he could put a feather in his cap and say that he screwed a 65-year-old. So I have never done a one-night stand since then, and I will never do one again. It's just not who I am, right? It's not who I am. Let's see. I need to wash all my brushes. So listen, girls, don't do those one-night stands, because most of the time it's just those guys, especially if you're elderly, saying, oh, yeah, I fucked a grandma. No, fuck you. I'm not that girl anymore. Well, never was anyway. I mean, loyalty is my number one attribute. If anybody was to ask me 3 attributes about me, I would say loyalty, funny, and sexy. Yeah. Yeah. Loyalty, funny, and sexy. Yeah. Let's see. So, I'll ease all y'all's mind. Thing of it is, I'm not going to get into a situation where I will lose my independence, my liberty. I worked too hard and too long to get my independence. My divorce took 7 years, people. 7 years. It almost took my life. I'm not going to give up my independence that I fought for just for the first guy who asked me to marry him over a text. Yeah. So, yeah, I imagined myself moving into some guy's house, and I found out he has a duplex, okay? Now, nothing wrong with duplexes. I used to sell them in Satellite Beach and in Palm Bay, Florida. But for someone who has like 3 or 4 degrees, a master's, gone to lots of colleges, and you live in a duplex, something's wrong there. Okay, I searched his real estate records. I could not believe it. I have about a 1,500 square foot, maybe more than that, home. I have downsized from 3 homes down to what I have now. Do you think I'm going to downsize one more time to live in a 1,300 square foot duplex? Let me tell you what, I just got out of a condo. I hated the fact that there was people upstairs, I should say elephants, pounding. I mean, when I would get home from work and they would start running around like a bunch of elephants, oh my God. I would never want to be in that situation again where I had to muffle my mouth. If I wanted to make love and start hollering, right? Yeah. I am a screamer. Okay, so I really like this palette. Doll 10. Oh my God, it's just as good as Max or, look at this, very vibrant colors. I only use this once in a while. I need to wash all my brushes so I can blend in this stuff. Okay. Yeah, if I'm in a hurry, I don't blend as much and I really look stupid. That video, the last video I did of me sitting in the living room chair, I was embarrassed about it. Okay, so I really imagined me, this is a MAC. Is this a MAC or Anastasia? Brown Wiz, yeah. I imagined me having to downsize one more time to get in somebody's house who probably can't afford me. Or no, let me rephrase that. I can't afford, okay? I asked him if he could get away, because I want somebody who has a passport and who's not afraid of flying and who can travel with me, right? He said, I'll think about it. No. Another red flag. So the mascara I'm using is this. I don't know if it's going to pick it up right. I don't know how to pronounce that. So I've worked too hard on myself. I actually love myself now. I do. I really love myself now, and I am going to protect my independence like Fort Knox. Like Fort Knox, really. So I want to thank all of you all. You know who you are because I respond to your texts. I have some really sweet women who are caring about me, who understand me, and I have a lot of males that are my age that really understand what I'm going through. So don't worry. I'm telling this guy exactly what I just told you. Yeah. And yeah, don't worry about the cats. They're not coming in my house. My granddaughter is very sick. That's why that one video I did, I said, I haven't heard from my granddaughter. She's sick. Now, let me tell you what. She is a manager of a really good restaurant in this town, and everybody she works with is sick. Please, bring your disinfectant wipes. Don't touch anything. Wear your mask, people. Have a good day. Thank you for listening.